That was not good. Hi, my name is Davey Francis. I make cocktails on the internet. A lot of people have asked me about my tools, so I wanted to make a video detailing some of my personal favorites, starting off with the tins. Everyone's going to have their own preferences, and different jobs call for different tools, but for me, a two-piece Boston shaker is perfect. All of these tins are a little different. They all have their own pros and cons, but I think the set that sits most in the Goldilocks zone is this set from a bar above. If you were just getting started in cocktail and were looking for a set of tins that helped you figure out what your preferences are, this is where you need to start. Up next, we've got the Pina Shaker. These things are the Arnold Schwarzenegger of cocktail tins. They're sturdy as hell and will probably last you your entire career. The only problem is they're a little heavy, and some might like that, but if you're working in a high volume environment, you're going to be shaking this thing all the time, and that's going to take a toll on your shoulder. I rocked these things for a few years before I switched to our next option. These are barfly tins, and these are as sturdy as the Pina tins, but they don't carry the same weight. Admittedly, I hated these things when I first got them, but after a few months of really breaking them in, they became easier to use and are kind of my daily drivers. My all-time favorite award has to go to these, the Carico, Cocktail Kingdom Classics. It's funny, these were the first tins I ever started using, but discarded them in favor of new and more experimental items. After playing around for about 10 years, I've realized that these are my favorite. I do want to shout out an honorable mention to this, though, which is not a can of spray paint. It's a cobbler shaker. It is the most impractical thing I've ever used behind a bar, but in a pinch, it's come in handy. Plus, it's got recipes on it for the worst versions of a few of your favorite classic cocktails. All of these items can be found in the link on my profile, sometimes with discounts included. Let me know what you want to see next.